once more we are going to be taking a look at something I'm very excited for. It's the NieR Replicant White Snow Edition box. So, let me adjust the camera right here just so you can see the size of this. It's a pretty big table, or there's a pretty big box. If you're curious about the size comparison, let me see if I can find something that's fairly known. Okay, actually here, I do have something. Here is my PS4 Pro. Now, if we do a size comparison of the two, it's a huge box. Let's put it that way. Like, there you go. Sorry. It almost covers the entire unit. Starting from back here. So, there you go. From the bottom top, it's pretty huge. Also, in terms of thickness, we can also use the PS4 as well. It's definitely thicker than that. Like, here you go. So PS4 Pro standing up. And the NieR Automata box. Or NieR, sorry, not NieR Automata, but NieR Replicant box. Let's zoom out. There you go. For a size comparison, it's a very dusty PS4 Pro. So apologies, but yeah, it's a pretty huge box. So let me put this back so we can start opening. One thing to note that I did notice that it has been a trend, or I don't know how to feel about it, like if it's good or bad. So the devil, or so it's not the first time, but it seems to be that they are separating the collector's edition items, or they're separating the items with the actual game. So let me show you. I actually have, it's on a separate packaging, so it's the game itself is not inside the box. I've seen this a couple of times with my other collector's edition. So the Fatal Bullet collector's edition is like that. The Fatal Bullet Sword Art Online, Devil May Cry 5 is actually like that as well. So we are I don't know if it's becoming a trend, if it's good or bad, just because, you know, you can preserve the actual collector's edition items in a shrink wrap, but that's not what we're here for today. We're going to open it up and see how it goes, and see what the quality is like. I'm actually curious on how good the quality is for the collector's edition on this. So, well, let's, time to get out our precision knife. Even though we are removing the items, I kind of want to not scratch up the box over here, because again, it is a very nice, it does have a pretty nice packaging. Ooh, it's actually sleeved. Oops, sorry. That was me. Fix that. Sweet. So it's sleeved. Man, this looks nice. Gotta be one of the cleanest packaging, or collector's edition packaging, I've ever seen. It's so clean. we are going to preserve that. So let's take this out and look at what's in the box. And, come on, come on. Oh boy, it's a tight boy. There you go. Ooh, ooh boy. Look at this. Is this? Oh my god. It's Grimoire Vice. That's awesome. This, okay. That is cool. I believe this is the soundtrack. Yeah, it's the soundtrack. I'm not sure if it's a complete soundtrack. But holy shiz. This packaging is incredible. I think it might be the complete soundtrack, not just like the sound selection. But man, look at this. Holy. So we'll put this aside for now. And let's put the products on display. Man, this looks good. Grimoire Vice's likeness. And okay, so Steelbook. The artwork is really nice for Brother NieR. It's odd. Like if they're gonna put a Steelbook, I like, yeah. So here's my gripe on this. If you're gonna put a Steelbook, then don't separate the game from. Don't do the separate game. Just put it on the damn Steelbook. Like you save packaging and recycling material. So I do have to deduct a point for that because I do find it kind of wasteful to do that. Like you have a perfectly good case that's actually empty. You just like again, it's wasteful packaging. So I wonder what this is. I have to open it. I think this might be the watch. I don't know if it's a watch or a pendant. Let's open it. Trying to preserve all the plastic and stuff. Let's see. Let's leave that there. Ooh, it's actually pretty heavy. I think this is the keychain, I think, or I don't know. It's like a ornament. Okay, there you go. Holy. So it's, oh man, it's the pins. Oh, that's cool. So we got Grimoire Vice. Forgot the name of the other two. But yeah, Vice is in the middle. Man, these actually have heft. So, I mean, I'm not into the pins, but yeah, these are thick boys. Look at the thickness of these guys. And it's pretty heavy, give or take. I'd say probably 3 or 4 ounces. I don't know. I'm still trying to get measurements right on this, but yeah, it has some heft on it, so don't quote me on that, on the ounces. So yeah, let's close it up. The one thing I will not be opening is the script. Oops. I want to preserve it as much as possible. Good enough. I think. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. And then we do. Oh shit! This is pretty heavy too. So this is all the script for all the main. Yeah, it's the voiceover script. This is really nice. I'm not gonna open it. I kind of like to preserve this. It's the script collection, so we'll keep it at that. Man, what can I say? Overall, if I were to have to deduct points for it, I'd say it's how it's how the actual game is packaged. Like, if you're buying the collector's edition, I mean, honestly, you could have shipped the. You don't need to separate the game from the actual box. Like, again, if they do want to, normally if collectors want to buy the box itself and they don't want to open it, then, you know, buy a regular copy of the game so they can play it if they want. So, close it there. Please don't stick. All right. So yeah, I guess that I would have to deduct points for that, because again, that's wasteful. That's pretty wasteful packaging, and like, you know, you just have an empty, like, there's no there's no incentive for me to actually use the steelbook, because I still have the packaging. I mean, why would I put the game in here if it's already separate? So essentially you just printed an empty CD packet. Again, it's a minor gripe, but I have to deduct points for it. Otherwise, holy shit, this collector's edition is incredible. Like, the soundtrack, the scripts, because again, this is a very dialogue heavy game. So the pens are very good quality. I would give this a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10 if you know, the actual game wasn't packaged separately. But the thing is, it's kind of wasteful, because you have a perfectly good case for the game, and then you ship it with the games in a separate packaging. So again, I kind of had to deduct points for that, for wasteful packaging. Yeah, there's no way around it. But overall, this is amazing. It doesn't have any flashy figures or anything, but what it contains is fairly significant. I love that it looks like a full soundtrack. And again, NieR's soundtrack is legendary. So I'm looking at Persona dancing, Persona 4 and 3 and 5's dancing games, and holy shit, Atlus kind of missed the mark there. I'm gonna release a video about that, doing a comparison between the East and West of the Dancing All Night collection between the two. But I'll just have to say, like, Atlus USA kind of sucks when it comes to collector's edition. So again, overall, give it a 9 out of 10. One of the best collector's edition I've ever had. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and peace.